Hello, my Storytime Stars. How are you all today? I hope you have been happy, healthy, and good. I know it isn't easy to be a little boy or girl, is it? We need people to look after us because we're still little, even though we're big boys and girls in our hearts. Now imagine being tiny, being very, very little, even more little than babies. That is what happened to Tom Thumb. He was born as big as a thumb. Look at your thumb, boys and girls. Is it very big? Not very big, is it? Imagine being that small. Well, that's how small Tom Thumb was, and that's why his name was Tom Thumb. Today's story is an entertaining story of Tom Thumb. Now you know what to do, boys and girls. Sit still and listen quietly. But if you wanted to, you could grab a piece of paper, your pencil sticks and colouring sticks, and draw. Maybe draw a butterfly. There's a butterfly in this story today. Coming up after this. In great King Arthur's reign, that means he was the leader, Tom's story first begun. A farmer's wife, she wished in vain to have a darling son. Then God did listen to her call and granted her a child. A beautiful baby boy was born, which made his mama smile. But he was so small, her baby boy, and she wondered just how come her little baby darling son was no bigger than a thumb. And so she named him just that. His name is Little Tom Thumb. And even though he was so small, he loved to play and run. His mother every chance would take to make him happy, so pudding she'd make. But when the batter Tom tried to sip, he was so small into the batter he slipped. Into the bowl fell small Tom Thumb, and his mother didn't know what he had done. She was so frightened by the dancing batter, she couldn't tell just what was the matter. So she gave the pudding to a man passing by. But Tom screamed so loud, the man was surprised. He threw down the pudding in great dismay. This strange pudding batter made him run away. Tom wasn't hurt, but was a little dazed. And at that time little Tom Thumb was saved. One day he went to the fields with his mother to milk the cow for cream and butter. The wind blew high as they did walk, so she had to tie Tom Thumb to a flower stalk. But the cow liked flowers and popped it in her mouth. She didn't see Tom because he was smaller than a mouse. The cow's chomping teeth put Tom in such a fright that he cried aloud for his mother with all his might. The cow, on hearing the noise from her mouth so loud, opened her jaws and Tom rushed out. Tom wasn't hurt, just a little bit wet. Glad to be safe now, you can bet. Our little Tom Thumb great adventures he went through. Once a bird picked him up and away it flew. Once he was very nearly by a giant squished. And then he was swallowed again, this time by a fish. And after all these adventures, Tom Thumb fell sick. He was tired of being swallowed by birds taking their pick. And one day soon there came a car with flying mice. He thought he was dreaming, a strange dream but nice. A queen was inside the car, so lovely and grand, and she took sick Tom Thumb to her land. And when Tom Thumb felt better, the queen thought she would send Tom Thumb to King Arthur's court. King Arthur loved a good soup for his tea, so the cook made a bowl for his royal majesty. But when taking it to the palace while it was still hot, guess which tiny person into the soup did drop? The cook was so shocked shocked and filled with great surprise. Up went the soup and burnt cook's nose and eyes. The bowl fell and broke, so the angry cook little Tom Thumb to King Arthur cook took. But when King Arthur saw Tom Thumb in such a sad sight, he forgave little Tom Thumb and made him a knight. Tom in the palace lived well, happy and content, and always with the king to hunt, but on a mouse he went. One day his mouse a cheeky cat did spy, and that cheeky kitty to bite the mouse he did try. But brave Tom Thumb drew his sword to defend and defeat, if this cheeky little kitty his mouse tried to eat. And that cheeky kitty did not hang about and stay. He saw Tom Thumb's sword and he ran away. So Tom lived at the palace, happy and without strife. For a boy so tiny, he had such a marvellous life. But he fell into so much trouble with this or the other, that one day he wanted very much to go back to his mother. So on a beautiful, sunny and lovely fine day, Tom Thumb on a beautiful butterfly rode away. The butterfly flew homeward from flower to flower, but the sky soon changed and there was a rain shower, making tiny Tom Thumb slip and fall to the ground, without any idea of how to find his way around. Then he saw a spider and was very, very afraid. He thought it would eat him, so he prayed and he prayed. But the spider was kind and helped Tom to get home to his mother, whom Tom had left all alone. The spider and Tom became the best of friends. For each other they'd look out, to care and to tend. So great was their friendship, Tom's mother, she built a monument surrounded by roses in silt. And Tom and his mother were happy to be together, and they lived happily ever after forever. And that's the end of the story. Did you enjoy that story, my Storytime Stars? Have you started drawing your butterflies and colouring them in? Aren't butterflies beautiful? It's summertime where narrator Ria lives, and there are lots of beautiful butterflies flying around in the summer. Are they flying around where you live? Do you notice butterflies, boys and girls? I hope you do. You can create your own butterfly by drawing one just now and colouring it in. Until next time, Storytime Stars, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Bye!